Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and today we're back again with some Age of Origins. Today we're gonna be checking out the infinite zombie mode, where we'll be trying to go as far as we can and defeat as many waves of zombies as we can. So here's the infinite zombie mode, or rather just a zombie mode in general, and we can see that we got some attack bonuses to our weapons. That's based on the progress of our own city. Here's the store where we can buy stuff that we can get with the currency we get out of playing this mode. As you can see there, the coins you get, the TD coins, you can exchange them for some good items you can use outside of this game mode. So we can also purchase some buffs, as you can see here, that you can also use within the game mode. We're gonna purchase some of these, like for example some resources you can purchase right off the bat, which are gonna be very strong. Of course, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of gold, but it's definitely worth it if you have some to spare. It's gonna make the game mode go for a lot longer as well. And we also buy some hearts. Now, you can also re-roll the offers, as you can see in the store there, with some gold, or just wait for that to happen automatically. So now, we're gonna try and see as far as we can get here, but depending on how we place here, we'll get a rank, and that rank is gonna be determining how many coins we get at the end of the week as well. And yeah, the more coins, the more things we can buy. So here we gotta choose one of the two buffs we just bought. We can choose either the extra HP, which is obviously gonna make us last a little bit longer, or the extra resource that we bought. So we start with more resources right off the bat, so we can afford more structures, and as you will see, that's gonna be very effective. So we have 1,600 of those coins, the currency we use here, the minerals, in order to build structures. So we're going to be starting right away in this game mode by placing some rocket towers, which are going to be doing a lot of AoE damage up there as all the zombies converge on that spawn point. The first spawn point is always up there, and it's always going to be a lot of zombies, which are going to be dying pretty quickly to these AoE towers. So we'll speed the footage a little bit here, but we'll be also placing one of those Tesla towers, I like to call them. They're going to be slowing down the zombies, and we'll also place some of these beams, the lasers, which are going to be doing the most amount of single target. You want to be having as many of these because those are pretty much required in order to defeat the bigger enemies. So here we have the choice after the wave of getting some rewards, and we chose to get the extra HP here because you can also go ahead and choose the extra reward after every round, but I do believe that's pretty much very risky to get. If you're not really gonna get too far, you might just get screwed, and would rather just take something that's gonna be guaranteed an upgrade from the get-go. So we'll place some more towers here. We're gonna need these one more slowing tower here in the middle, so we can almost guarantee to have some very good coverage where all the enemies, the zombies, are going to be converging. And we'll be adding some extra towers because we're going to be having these enemies coming from the left side now. It's always going to be these very quick enemies, the dogs. So you want to make sure you place a lot of towers here to snipe them as soon as possible. And here we go, we already finished this round. We are able to choose more rewards, and we choose more resources. I like to choose more resources. It's just pretty good to keep up with the curve of the zombies and the increased HP they're going to be doing, or they're going to be having. So we are able to just not suffer any losses or lose any HP as we go through these early phases. So now, for now, we're pretty much just chilling. We have enough damage. We're going to be upgrading stuff eventually, but for now we just want to make sure that we are not overspending anything. Now, I kind of know what I'm going to be building anyways already, but I'd rather save a little bit of money before we get to the point of the fight or the game mode where we are actually going to be starting to get overrun. So I'll make some upgrades that I know are going to be pretty much not a waste whatsoever, because I know what's going on here. So we're going to be upgrading those slow zones here, the Tesla towers, like to call them. I'm not sure if they're called that way, but we just see that we are enough, we've got enough damage now to cover up for anything that's coming at us. So now we'll get to choose some more stuff. I'm going to be picking something else here, which is going to be the extra resources here, because I like more resources. That's always good. We could also pick the extra HP, but at this point I'm pretty safe with 40 HP. So now we see we got this new wave of zombies coming pretty close to our base down here to the left. So here to the right, we're gonna be having some very beefy zombies coming at me, and I want to make sure none of them get inside my base. That's why I'm saving up so many resources, because I need these couple turrets down here all the way to the back. They're not going to be doing anything at the top where most of the zombies are going to be coming from, but I know I need to stop these zombies that are going to be coming from down below. And I've been caught off guard by these ones many times, so if you get to this point of the fight, which you pretty much should pretty easily, that's when you're going to be needing to have some spare money, some spare currency to guard yourself from these ones that are going to be coming here right now. Now, as I can see right here, you can see there's some smallies that just came out of that big boy that exploded. So that's why I'm going to be building some AoE towers, some rocket towers down here next to my base, you can call it. just to make sure none of them get inside, because they're going to be doing some spread damage, just like the ones we placed on top for the first couple zombies that came out. And there you go, that's the big beefy zombie that is going to be coming at us from down below. My laser towers are going to be doing some work on them, and I do take some damage because I was not able to stop the smallies in time. I did lose a lot of HP there, I didn't really have to. I could have upgraded some more of the rockets or placed some more towers right above that rocket tower here. But unfortunately I was too slow to realize that, and I just took damage. Here we go, we're gonna get another set of smallies coming at me, and this time around I'm gonna be able to do so to kill them, because I'm not gonna have any of the zombies coming from the right, and that's gonna be the end of this wave as well. So here we're gonna be picking some extra resources, I'm pretty sure. There we go, because I'm still safe. I think it's better to invest in the tower power early on so we can cover up for anything coming after. But at some point, the curve of the enemy's HP and the amount of zombies that spawn is just going to be too much for our level. You need to pair up your progress outside of this game mode with the resources and the picks of the buffs you get on this game mode. So in my case, I would rather need to level up my towers a little bit on my city outside of this game mode, so my towers get naturally upgraded so I can go farther into the game mode. So for now, at some point, I'll just be picking some big explosive items that you'll see that are going to be pretty cool. So we really want to make sure we have enough damage all the way up there. We can see some beefy boys are starting to spawn. A very big boss up there. It's not really a boss, but it's a big mob. So I want to make sure I'm starting to upgrade the laser towers up there so I can keep up with those big beefy boys. The rocket towers, as you can see up there, are going to be able to do most of the heavy lifting on the big amounts of zombies that are going to be pretty weak on themselves. So long as you keep those upgraded heavily, the big amount of zombies that you see up there shouldn't be too scary, because they're just going to be getting AoE down pretty easily, and the laser towers can then focus on the big beefy boys, like the one that drops the big bunch of smallies as they explode, and the big boss, which is already getting killed up there. As you can see, all the lasers doing good work on it. So we'll upgrade our Tesla tower a little bit more so we can have it slow down our enemies as they approach our base. And at this point, as where I'm started thinking, okay, so I'm gonna need some extra power to clear some of these waves, so I'm gonna get the explosive robots, which I'll be able to use when some of these big waves clump up, so I can clear them out and give myself some breathing room. So at this point, we're also gonna start to get some zombies coming from the other side of things. That's where I don't have too many towers, so they're gonna be taking the right path. So I'm gonna start to build some more towers right there so they get covered, and those towers will be doing some work on those zombies as they approach, and they will also be doing damage on the zombies that we got very close, spawning very close to our base. That one right there, as you can see. So that one's pretty covered. I'm just gonna be making sure it does never get any close to my base, because those can be very annoying and end your round very quickly. But you also don't want to be overspending, because you don't want to be overrun by the zombies coming from up top. That's the main big pack of zombies that we always be coming towards you. So here we have the first zombie coming from the right, and we have more than enough damage to get rid of it. And I can start to feel that they are getting a bit too close. The zombies coming from the main path, the left path. So I'm just gonna be ending that big one zombie so I don't have any issues. The little fire patch that the bomb also lets us after we use it is also going to be doing some work there for a few seconds. And at this point we got the big enemy there, the big boss. There's going to be bigger enemies, but we got one of those that is starting to be a bit scary, and I really want to make sure nothing really gets too close to my base from that side. And as you can see, that one's going to get destroyed by my lasers, but it's getting a little bit too close for comfort, and the zombies from the right path are also starting to approach my base very quickly. But every one of these big zombies that we kill also gives us a lot of resources, and we are able to upgrade our little Tesla tower there close to our base so we get the most time safely. Here we have a very big item. The A bomb is going to allow us to clear pretty much everything on the screen, but we'll only get one use of that, of course, and we're going to have to make the best use of it. We're already in pretty good terms here. We got a pretty good score. Usually I don't really get too far from here, but we'll see. This is looking like a very good round. We still have a lot of HP. We have a pretty safe and a pretty strong set of towers. We could build some more up there, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Some more lasers. Lasers are the prime tower you want to be building the most of, but you need to find some balance between AoE, some slowing towers. So you can see that this setup that I have pretty much covers. It doesn't always completely slow everything, but it's covering most of the zombies for the most part, and therefore giving me a pretty safe breathing room of all the zombies being slowed and also receiving some AoE damage. All of these towers don't do that much damage. They're mainly for the slow, so you can have more time. And there you go. I'm gonna be, not really yet, but I will be soon, using that big bomb. I'm starting to get a bit nervous because things are just getting too close. That's explosive bomb that I used there didn't do that great of a work. I should have used it somewhere else in the middle, so I just panic and I use the big bomb here, and as you can see, pretty much everything gets cleared. Not everything dies, but pretty much takes enough damage to be safely almost dead, and I should have probably used it a little bit higher so it also hits the zombies on top, but I got a lot of points out of that, so I'm able to build a lot of extra towers, upgrade some good stuff, put some more lasers, upgrade some more rocket towers up there, so we keep that breeding room going. And at this point, it's going to be a matter of, can we hold off the big enemies here with our lasers? I think we will be able to in this round still, but yeah, things are just starting to get beefier and beefier and beefier, and we have not even seen the bigger mobs yet, the big tyrant dinosaurs or the T-Rexes that will eventually be coming to us. But this round is pretty much done, so we are able to choose something else here, and we don't have two good choices here. We probably should have taken the AMP tower, but I choose to get some more resources here because I think, okay, maybe I can survive for a little bit longer, but this is starting to look like it's gonna be my last round at this point. Things are gonna get too close, and I don't have that A-bomb anymore. That's gonna be pretty much what I will need from this point onwards every round in order to survive, because my towers are just starting to be a bit not enough. So we upgraded some stuff that we can still afford, some low-level towers that I might have left untouched. Everything's pretty much gonna get to work now because there's gonna be zombies everywhere. There is no useless towers anymore, but at this point we want to have as many of laser towers as we can, as well as trying to deal with those mollies, because the towers do more damage the longer they go through. They like build up their damage as they cast on the enemies, so if they are being used on the smaller enemies, they're not doing as effective of work as they could, but they also prio the big enemies, the ones that have the most HP, and at this point we just get overrun and we lose. We still got a very good score. That's 12,000. 8,800 and 88 or whatever, and there we go, we got 728 coins. That's a very good score. So here we can see the weekly ranks for the rest of the people on our set of servers. I'm not sure if it's only the nation or it's like a clump of nations that we fight against, and for our rank we got like rank 100 and something. We are gonna be getting these rewards, a bunch of commander XP, some more coins, and some speed ups for our normal PvP battles. So that's pretty good. We got rank 143 for now. At the end of the week we'll be getting those rewards, and we can now use the coins we just got to buy some good stuff. We're gonna be buying some power ore crates, which we can then use to craft some equipment, as we explained last time on that other video. So that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is what you can do with this game mode. I really enjoyed. You can play this once a day, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See ya, bye bye. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead down in the description and click the link to download Age of Origins. It really helps me out, and I think the game is definitely worth a try. It's really fun, so hope you enjoyed it.